Now, if you are someone who's tired of paying cash for everything, this is for you. Do you want to know the secret to racking up rewards and getting the most bang for your buck? Well, I have the answer for you, credit cards. Yes, you heard me right. Credit cards can actually be your best friend when it comes to spending money. Don't believe me? Why don't you find out for yourself? Let's start by addressing the elephant in the room: debt. Yes, credit cards can lead to debt, but that's only if you don't use them wisely. Think of it this way: if you had a knife, you could either use it to cut vegetables or stab someone. It's all about how you use it. The same goes for credit cards. If you use them responsibly, you can actually reap a ton of benefits. So you might wonder what the benefits of using credit cards are. Well, first of all, credit cards offer rewards. Yes, you heard that right. Every time you swipe your card, you earn points that can be redeemed for all sorts of cool stuff. It's like getting paid to spend money. Who wouldn't want that? But that's not all. Credit cards also offer perks like travel insurance, extended warranties on purchases, and even access to airport lounges. Plus, if you use your credit card to make purchases online, you're protected against fraud. So, if you're a frequent online shopper like me, then you know how important this is. Now let's talk about credit scores. Your credit score is like your financial report card. It shows lenders how responsible you are with your money. By using a credit card and making timely payments, you can actually improve your credit score. This is important because a good credit score can help you get approved for loans and mortgages with better interest rates. It's like getting rewarded for being financially responsible. But the benefits don't stop there. Credit cards also offer something called cashback. This means that every time you use your card, you get a small percentage of the purchase amount back in cash. It's like getting a discount on everything you buy. And if you use your credit card for big purchases, you can earn a lot of cash back. Imagine getting hundreds of dollars back just to buy a new TV? That's the power of credit cards. But I can hear some of you saying, but wait, isn't carrying a balance on your credit card bad for your credit score? Well, yes and no. When you carry a balance, you're building credit. Credit agencies love to see that you're able to responsibly use credit, and paying interest on a balance shows them that you're able to handle your finances. This can help you qualify for better rates on loans, mortgages, and even credit cards in the future. Plus, it can help improve your credit score. But that's not all. Carrying a balance can also help you manage your finances better. If you're someone who struggles with overspending or impulse buying, having a balance on your credit card can actually help you rein in your spending. You'll be forced to pay off that balance over time, which can help you be more mindful of your spending habits. Now, I know what you might be thinking. But won't I end up paying more in interest than I would if I just paid off my balance each month? Well, not necessarily. If you have a low interest rate on your credit card and you're able to pay off your balance within a few months, you might end up paying less interest than you would if you paid it all off at once. Plus, if you have an emergency expense pop up, having that balance on your credit card can be a lifesaver. Of course, carrying a balance isn't for everyone. If you're someone who is able to pay off your balance each month, that's great. But if you're someone who needs a little extra help managing your finances, carrying a balance can be a great tool. So carrying a balance on your credit card isn't always a bad thing. Next, let's take a look at the no part. When you carry a balance on your credit card, you are essentially borrowing money from the credit card company. And, like any other loan, the company will charge you interest on that borrowed money. But here's the thing. Credit card interest rates are notoriously high, like really high. We're talking anywhere from 15% to 25% or even higher in some cases. Now, imagine you have a balance of $5,000 on your credit card with an interest rate of 20%. That means you're paying $1,000 in interest charges every year. That's a lot of money that could be better spent on something else, like a vacation or a new wardrobe. But it's not just the high interest rates that make carrying a balance a bad idea. When you carry a balance, you're also increasing your credit utilization ratio. This is the amount of credit you're using compared to the amount you have available. The higher your credit utilization ratio, the lower your credit score. And, as you probably already know, a low credit score can make it harder to get approved for loans, credit cards, and even apartments or jobs. You're getting it, right? Well, you can handle this by selecting the right bank with the right interest. And if you are worrying about hidden fees and charges, the truth is, most fees are avoidable if you read the fine print and use your card responsibly. And the convenience of having a credit card, being able to make purchases online, not having to carry cash, etc., is totally worth it in my opinion. Plus, using a credit card can actually protect you from fraud and theft. Credit card companies have sophisticated fraud detection systems that monitor your transactions 24/7. They can quickly spot any unusual activity on your account and flag it for investigation. If they suspect that your card has been used fraudulently, they will immediately contact you to verify the transactions. This way, you can quickly take action to stop the fraud and protect your money. But that's not all. Credit cards also offer something called zero liability protection. This means that if your card is lost or stolen and someone uses it to make unauthorized purchases, you won't be held responsible for those charges. The credit card company will investigate the fraud and remove the charges from your account. This can save you a lot of headaches and hassle, not to mention money. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, won't using a credit card make me more vulnerable to fraud and theft? Actually, it's the opposite. Using a credit card is much safer than using a debit card or cash. With a credit card, you're not using your own money to make purchases. Instead, you're using the credit card company's money. If someone steals your card or uses it fraudulently, you're not out any actual cash. And because credit cards offer zero liability protection, you won't be responsible for any fraudulent charges. But that's not all. Credit cards also offer additional benefits that can help protect you from fraud and theft. For example, some cards come with purchase protection that covers you if an item you buy is damaged or stolen. Others offer extended warranty protection that can save you money on repairs or replacements. And some cards even offer travel insurance and emergency assistance services that can be invaluable if you run into trouble while you're away from home. Of course, none of this is to say that credit cards are foolproof. There are still ways that scammers can try to steal your information and use it to make fraudulent purchases. That's why it's important to take precautions to protect yourself. For example, never give out your credit card information to anyone you don't trust. Be careful when using your card online, and only use reputable websites that have secure checkout systems. And always monitor your account activity closely so you can quickly spot any suspicious transactions. Alright? So when looking back through all of these points, we can say that using credit cards can help you save money, protect you from fraud, and earn you rewards points and other perks. And as long as you're using them responsibly, there's really no downside. So next time, go ahead and whip out that plastic, my friend. Just remember to pay your balance in full and on time every month, or else the joke will be on you. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more tips and tricks on how to adult like a pro. Until next time, happy spending.